Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Bids and Awards Committee meeting. Today is July 2, 2024. For our attendance today, kindly acknowledge once your name is called. For our presiding officer, Attorney Roberto Martinez Benaventura, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, President.
Members, Captain Flovendo Ceci Aquino III. I think Captain Chuck is having difficulty with his internet, but he's joining. Engineer Ronaldo R. Lumibao, sir. Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Miss Amneris G. Gabriel. Engineer Gary M. Jadi. Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, President.
We also have in attendance today, Mr. Chair, the representative from the end user, ADMS, IDDD. Good morning. Also in attendance are the members of the Technical Working Group, BAC Secretariat, and we sent letters to our observers from the COA Resident Auditor, NGO EBJFI, PCAI, PICE, and Internal Audit Service. Considering, Mr. Chair, that we have 4 of the 7 members of the committee, we do have a quorum, sir.
Alright, considering that we have a quorum, let's already proceed with the agenda item for today. So we'll start with the pre-bid conferences.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Item 2.1, this is a pre-bid conference for the project improvement, rehabilitation of passenger terminal building at Bacolod Silay Airport. Bid number 24-036-06 Alpha with an ABC of 44,073,766 pesos and 70 centavos. This is an ADMS project, and the ADMS end user is now ready to present, Mr. Chair. We also have bidders, prospective bidders for this, requesting to admit them. ADMS, please, you may now share your presentation.
Okay, sir. Hello, good morning. Nakikita na po ba yung presentation?
Yes, sir. We can now see your presentation.
Okay. So this is the pre-bid conference for the improvement, rehabilitation of passenger terminal building at New Bacolod Silay Airport. Bid number 24-036-06 Alpha. So the source of fund of the project is CAAP APP project CY 2024 with the approved budget of contract of 44,073,766 pesos and 70 centavos. So these are the minimum technical personnel required and the minimum major equipment required. The required pickup license is medium A, license category B, building and industrial plan. The duration of the project is 360 calendar days, inclusive of 12 rainy or unworkable days. The applicable fee for the bidding documents is 28,000, inclusive of 12% VAT. The bid must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission of the office as indicated on or before July 16, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. Same with the opening of the bid. For ITB Clause 5.2, for this purpose, contracts similar to the project refer to contracts which have the same major categories of work, which shall be category building, construction, or improvement, or rehabilitation or repair, with the ABC of 44,073,766 pesos 70 centavos.
May meeting ba ng ba?
For ITB Clause 7.1, subcontracting is not allowed. ITB Clause 10.3, the valid pickup license or a valid special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration of the type and cost of contract for this project. Medium A, license category B, building and industrial plan. No other contractor license or permit is required. Under ITV clause 10.4, so the minimum, the personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience set below. And again, for item 10.5, the minimum major equipment requirements are the following. ITV clause 15.1. The bid security shall be in form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amount. The amount of not less than 2% of ABC if bid security in cash, cashier's or manager's check, bank draft or guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. And the amount of not less than 5% of ABC if bid security is in surety bond. 19.2 of ITV clause, partial bids not allowed. For ITV clause 20, the bidder with the lowest calculated bid that complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions shall submit the following. Failure to submit any of the post qualification requirements on time or a finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award, provided that in the event that a finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of the IIR of RA 9184. So, for ITV clause 21, the following relevant project documents are required to be submitted by the successful bidder who submitted the LCRB as part of the contract agreement during its signing. Under the special condition of contract, for GCC clause 5, in addition to the performance security, winning bidder shall submit contractors all risk insurance or carry prior to signing of contract. GCC clause 13, the amount of advance payment shall not exceed 15% of the total contract price. And also stated at for GCC clause 15.1 and 15.2. So these are the checklist of technical and financial documents. This is the ground floor plan of the Bacolod Silay Airport. So the scope of one of the scope of the project is to provide the baffle ceiling design shown. So ngayon kasi yung existing roofing ceiling natin is sobrang taas niya sa ground, and then magkakaroon tayo ng catwalk for the purpose na pagka mayroong repair. So yun yung magiging access ng mga tao po natin para mag-repair. And then under the catwalk, we have this design baffle ceiling. Ito po yung catwalk na sinasabi ko. Ito yung magiging access ng mga maintenance natin pagka magkakaroon po ng repair na gagawin dun sa, especially dun sa mga lighting fixtures natin sa high ceiling. Also included in the scope of work, so yung mga affected na ceiling panel natin sa ground floor. So, i-replace po natin siya. Ito po yung magiging coverage ng replacement ng ceiling panel natin sa ground floor. So, this is the second floor plan of Bacolod Sila Airport. Same as sa ground floor, part of the scope of work is the replacement of the existing ceiling panels. So, ito po yung maging coverage ng ceiling works sa second floor. Kasama din sa scope of work yung pagpalit ng mga insulation po natin dun sa ducting insulation ng sa mechanical. Also, for the third floor plan, yung waterproofing po dun sa deck, yung highlighted na kulay green, ito po yung coverage ng waterproofing work. So bali ito po yung as sa site, ito po yung lugar kung saan gagawin po yung waterproofing. So this is the roof plan of Bacolod Airport. Yung existing roofing natin po kasi sa Bacolod is naka-canvas po tayo. And then yung mga fascia dyan is almost deteriorated na. So papalitan na rin, including na po yan sa scope of work, yung pagpalit ng fascia and then yung pagpalit ng roofing sheet. So bali magiging ganito po yung propose natin. Yung magiging roofing sheet po natin dyan is rib type na po siya, seamless. Papalitan po natin yung existing canvas roofing sheet. This is the scope of work of the project. So we have mobilization, also construction safety and health, or under structural work. We have site works, steel works, and roofing works. Under architectural works, we have the ceiling works. Under ceiling works, we have PVC laminated ceiling board, aluminum baffles, suspended ceiling, PVC spandrel ceiling panel, seamless connection, aluminum composite panel ceiling, and then we also have roof fascia cladding works. Under it, aluminum composite panel cladding. We also have painting works, waterproofing works, and under waterproofing works, we have the construction joints, and then waterproofing membrane. And last for architectural works is tile works. We also have electrical works. Under electrical works, we have the lighting wires, conduits, and fittings, lighting fixtures, and mechanical works. We have the new chilled water pipe insulation and new air conducting insulation. So also we have the general provisions of the project. That's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, at this juncture, the technical working group, together with the end user, are now ready to accept questions, clarifications from our prospective bidders. Before that, Mr. Chair, I would like to remind our bidders to please indicate your name and the company you will represent in our chat box in order for us to have records of your attendance for today, Mr. Chair. Are there any questions or clarifications from our prospective bidders? Meron po bang questions or clarifications from our prospective bidders? Prospective bidders? If there is none, then we can close this item, Mr. Chair. Just a reminder to our prospective bidders that you still have the chance or the opportunity to raise questions or clarifications by writing to our back secretariat through our back secretariat 10 calendar days before the opening of bids.
All right, considering there are no more questions for this item, let's close this item and dismiss the bidders. Let's proceed to the next agenda item, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Secretariat, please kindly dismiss our prospective bidders for this project. The next item in our agenda is also the pre-bid conference. This is for the construction of communal toilet at Catarman Airport, bid number 24-034-06 Alpha, with an ABC of 2,577,841 pesos and 33 centavos, an ADMS project. Also, Mr. Chair, we have prospective bidders for this, and ADMS is now ready to present.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. Today, the end user will present the pre-bid conference for the construction of communal toilet at Catarman Airport. The source of fund of the said project is from APP project 2024 with the approved budget of 2,577,841 centavos. For the minimum technical personnel requirement as shown, one project civil engineer, one electrical engineer, one construction foreman, and one construction safety and health officer. The minimum major equipment requirements are 1 unit welding machine, 1 unit of generator set, 2 units torch with regular gauge, and one unit bagger mixer, and 1 unit concrete prelude. The required PCAB license is small b, license category C and D for building and industrial plant. The contract's duration is 100 calendar days, inclusive of 9 rainy unworkable days. The applicable fee for the bidding documents is 5,600, inclusive of 12% VAT. The bids must be duly received by the back secretariat through manual submission at the office address as indicated below on or before July 16, 2024 at 9:30 a.m., same date with the bid opening. For the bid data sheet under ITB Clause 5.2, the contract similar to the project refers to the contracts which have the same major categories of work, which shall be building, construction, improvement, rehabilitation, repair, with ABC of 2,577,841 centavos. As indicated in ITB Clause 7.1, subcontracting is not allowed. Under ITB Clause 10.3, the valid PCAB license or a valid special PCAB license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract is small b, license category C and D for building and industrial plant, No other contract license or permit is required. As shown on your screen is ITB Clause 10.4, indicating all the key personnel required with minimum years of experiences. ITB Clause 10.5 listed are the minimum major equipment requirement for the said project. ITB Clause 15.1, the bid security shall be in the form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amount. A, the amount of not less than 2% of ABC if bid security is in cash, cashier's or manager's check, bank draft, guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. Under B, item B, the amount of not less than 5% of ABC if bid security is in surety bond. ITB Clause 19.2, partial bid is not allowed. ITB Clause 20, the bidder with the lowest calculated bid that complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions shall submit its updated valid PCAB, a field job certificate of registration, latest income and business tax return, key personal licenses, and updated status of all ongoing contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Failure to submit any of the post-qualification requirements on time or a finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award, provided that in the event that a finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of the IRR of RA 9184. ITB Clause 21, the following relevant project documents are required to be submitted by the successful bidder who submitted the LCRB as part of the contract agreement during its signing. For the special condition of contract under GCC Clause 5, the performance security of the winning bidder shall submit contract's all risk insurance or carry prior to signing of contract. GCC Clause 13 stated that the amount of the advance payment shall not exceed 15% of the total contract price. GCC Clause 15.1, the date by which operating and maintenance manuals are required is upon completion of the project. The date by which as-built drawings are required is upon completion of the project. GCC Clause 15.2, the amount to be held for failing to proceed to produce as-built drawings and or operating and maintenance manual by the date required is 2% of the contract price. Shown on your screen are the checklists for the technical and financial documents. This is the interior and exterior perspective of the proposed communal toilet at Catarman Airport. This is the proposed floor plan for the communal toilet, with provision of the common toilet, PWD toilet, and female and male toilet. The proposed roof plan. And this is the scope of work of the proposed project, including the civil works under site works, concreting works, masonry works, steel works, roofing and waterproofing works with provision of septic tank and catch basin. Under architectural works, it includes tile works, carpentry and painting works, and provision of doors and windows. Another scope is the electrical works. For item 4, plumbing works. and the provision of temporary facilities. That's it, Mr. Chair. Thank you po.
So, Chair, we are now ready to accept questions and clarifications from our prospective bidders, if there are any. We have, Mr. Chair, I'd like to acknowledge Queen Sterling Construction. Yes, please. Kindly identify yourself, ma'am, before raising your questions. Ma'am, sir.
Hello, good morning po. Ako po si Juni Brian Navarro from King Sterling.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Ma'am, kami po ba mag-estimate, ma'am, kung ilang gagamitin na materials po? Yun sa BOQ po kasi walang quantity.
Good morning, sir. Yes po, kayo po yung mag-detailed estimate para
Okay.
i-fill up dun sa form po.
Ma'am, isa pa pong tanong, ma'am. Pwede kaya makakuha ng plano o upon purchasing na lang ng bid documents?
Upon purchase po, sir, meron pong ipoprovide sa inyo na scan copy ng original, scan copy ng mga plan, signed plan po.
Okay po. Thank you po.
Thank you.
Any other questions, clarifications? Also, we just like to remind our prospective bidders that dun po sa BOQ, sa detailed estimates, kung ano po yung provided po doon, it has to be strictly followed. So any modification or change in the unit, or if the quantity is provided, the quantity and the description, any changes po doon shall be a ground for disqualification po during the bid evaluation process. So just a reminder to all our bidders to strictly comply and follow what are provided in our bid documents. Any questions po? Any other questions? If there are no other questions, again, a reminder to all our prospective bidders, 10 calendar days before the opening of bids, we are still accepting questions, clarifications, written questions, clarifications sent through our back secretariat. With that, Mr. Chair, having no other questions, sir, we can now close this item and dismiss the prospective bidders for these projects, sir.
All right, thank you. Let's already dismiss the bidders and proceed to the next item, please.
Thank you, sir. Secretariat, please. So the next item is also the pre-bid conference for the reblocking of runway and taxiway at Butuan Airport, bid number 24-037-06 Alpha. An ABC of 29,152,643 pesos and 81 centavos an ADMS project. ADMS will present, and Secretariat, please admit prospective bidders. Thank you. Mr. Chair, your mic is
Sorry, thank you.
ADMS, please go ahead with the presentation.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. This is the pre-bid conference for the reblocking of runway and taxiway at Butuan Airport. The source of fund is from CAAP APP Project 2024 with the approved budget of 29,152,643 pesos and 81 centavos. Flash on your screen are the minimum technical personnel requirements and minimum major equipment requirements. The required pickup license is small b license category C and D for road, highway pavement, railways, airport, horizontal structures, and bridges. The contract duration is 185 calendar days, inclusive of 15 rainy unworkable days. The applicable fee for the bidding documents is 28,000, inclusive of 12% VAT. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission at the office address as indicated below on or before 9:30 a.m. on July 16, 2024. Late bids shall not be accepted. Same date and time for the bid opening of the said project. As stated in ITB Clause 5.2, contracts similar to the project, which have the same major categories of work, which shall be category concreting of roads and or other horizontal structures with ABC of 29,152,643 and 81 centavos. Stated in ITB Clause 7.1, subcontracting is not allowed. ITB Clause 10.3, a valid PCAB license or a valid special PCAB license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the project of the contract for this project is small b license category C and D, road, highway, pavement, railways, airport, horizontal structures, and bridges. No other contract license or permit is required. Listed in ITB Clause 10.4 are the key personnel with the required minimum years of experience. Also listed in ITB 10.5, the minimum major equipment requirements for the proposed project. ITB Clause 15.1 stated that the bid security shall be in the form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. It's either the amount of not less than 2% of the ABC if bid security is in cash, cashier's or manager's check, bank draft or guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. Item B, the amount of not less than 5% of the ABC if bid security is in the form of surety bond. ITB Clause 19.2, partial bid is not allowed. ITB Clause 20, the bidder with the lowest calculated bid that complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions shall submit its updated valid field job certificate of registration, latest income and business tax return filed through the electronic filing and payment system, key personal licenses, and updated status of all ongoing contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, issued by the government agency or private concerned. Failure to submit any of the post-qualification requirements on time or a finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award, provided that in the event that a finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of the IRR of RA 9184. Listed in ITB Clause 21 are the relevant project documents required to be submitted by the successful bidder. Under special condition of the contract, GCC Clause 5, in addition to the performance security, winning bidder shall submit contract's all-risk insurance or carry prior to signing of contract. Under GCC Clause 13, the amount of the advance payment shall not exceed 15% of the total price. GCC Clause 15.1, the submission of the as-built drawing are required upon completion of the project. GCC Clause 15.2, the amount to be withheld for failing to produce as-built drawings and/or operating and maintenance manuals by the date required is 2% of the contract price. This is the checklist for the technical and financial documents. For the appreciation of everyone, this is the site development plan for the proposed reblocking of runway and taxiway, including the reblocking of damaged apron pavement. This is the demolition and excavation plan. The blocking and dowel plan for the reblocking of runway. With the total with the dimension of 3 meters and length of 201 meters. The blocking and dowel plan for the Southwest Taxiway, and also the blocking and dowel plan for the Northeast Taxiway. Also included in the scope of work is the provision of taxiway edge markings, taxiway nose wheel guide markings. This is the plan for the removal of runway taxiway prior to the demolition of the proposed reblocking. This is the plan for the displacement of runway markings. And also the repainting of runway markings once the reblocking is done. Shown on your screen are the items for the reblocking of runway and taxiway at Butuan Airport. It includes the mobilization, demobilization, item SPL-2, breaking and disposal of damaged concrete pavement, the provision of subgrade preparation, and the 300 millimeter thick Portland cement concrete pavement, and the repainting of runway markings. The contract includes the provision of construction safety and health program and the provision of temporary facilities. That's it, Mr. Chair, for the pre-bid conference of reblocking of runway and taxiway at Butuan Airport.
To all our prospective bidders, the end user and the technical working group are now ready to accept questions and clarifications, should you have any. Miss Joyce Sedano, Ian Joy.
Hi
Joyce
po.
Sedano.
Yes po, good
Yes, ma'am.
morning po. Miss Joyce Sedano from SM Castro. Check
Go
ko
ahead,
lang
ma'am.
po, sir. Check lang namin kung ano yung magiging oras ng trabaho since operational din po ba yung airport?
Good morning, ma'am. As per the time po ng construction, we will conduct the pre-construction meeting to discuss the window hour kung kailan kayo pwedeng mag-discuss. Together with the Butuan Airport manager and the staff concerned, magsiset tayo, ma'am, in case na for the winning bidder, magsiset sila ng meeting together with ADMS and Butuan Airport.
Noted po, ma'am. Thank you po.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Clarifications po. Again, reminder to our prospective bidders in filling up our forms, particularly in the financial document. bill of quantities, summary of the proposal, and the detailed estimates. Please strictly follow the items provided already in those forms. Any alterations, modifications of the given items, descriptions, unit, and quantity will be a ground for disqualification. So please take note of that. Any other questions po? If wala na po, then we can close this item. And just a reminder again, we are still accepting questions, clarifications, 10 calendar days prior to, up to 10 calendar days prior to the opening of bids. So you can still send your questions and clarifications through email or through a letter to our back secretariat. Mr. Chair, having no other questions from our prospective bidders, sir, we can now close this item and requesting to dismiss our prospective bidders.
All right. There being no more questions and clarifications, we already closed this item and dismiss the bidders. Maraming salamat po to everyone who attended today's pre-bid conferences. Once dismissed, let's proceed to the next item, please.
Yes, Mr.